You might be wondering why I am up at 1 a.m. in the morning. Well, it's time to go climb a mountain up in the mountains of the Rockies. And it's a work day, so I want to get up the mountain and back down the mountain before 8-ish, right around 8-ish, because it is a work day. So that's why I'm up at 1 a.m. I'm not the only one awake at 2 in the morning, 2:30 now. Man, those guys, appreciate them working on the roads out here. You might not be able to tell, but the road got a little nasty actually, which I love because that means a lot of people. I just don't like when roads go halfway up a mountain or even a quarter of the way up the mountain or even up the mountain at all. So anyway, I'm backing up now and I'm gonna park down here just to be safe on the car. Don't want to hurt the car. Alright, so here's the deal. I grew up in Colorado. I love the 14ers. Last summer, 2015, my brother and I attempted to run 14 14ers in a row. You might be asking, what the heck is a 14er? A 14er is a mountain that is over 14,000 feet high. In Colorado, we have, well, it's debatable. Some say 54, some say 52, some say 58. I lean toward the 58 camp. Bottom line is, we attempted to do 14. It's called Nolan's 14. I'll talk more about that at another time. I don't think you can see me. It's too dark. The moonlight is amazing, but 12,000 ISO doesn't quite cut it. So we're about halfway. It's probably about 440, and about to cross into the north face of Grays, which means the moonlight's going to go away, which means it's going to be a nice little dark push to the summit. Alright, making a tough call. I've retreated back to tree line. I was up about 1,500 feet from the summit, and it just got howling wind up there. And I made the call to turn back. Way too windy to fly the drone up there. It would have been just blown off the mountain. So, and I wasn't quite dressed perfectly for really windy conditions. I'm just out here hiking by the light of the moon. Everyone else is using headlamps. So, as I'm approaching them on my way down, I don't want to spook them because they can't see me. So that's why I'm hollering out at people.
Who's that? She did.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't want to spook you.
Ah.
I'm just hiking by the moonlight.
Very good.
Already, huh?
Woo, baby. Back at the car. Now the sun comes out. Quick recap. The focus right now in my life is video production. It has been for a while now for my main work, but now also for the VLOG for you guys, the daily video. And I understand now how hard it truly is to make a video every single day. Physically, mentally, and yes, I'm figuring out as well, spiritually as well, man. It is hard. It's not easy. So, if I would have gone up that mountain today, Gray's Peak, and if I would have gotten there and I would have been freezing my you-know-what off, and I wouldn't have been able to fly the drone because it was so damn windy, I would have been mentally defeated. It would have been a really, really rough Friday. I just know myself that well that I would have been like, dang it. So, it was actually a victory that I turned around when I did, because I saved 2 to 2.5 hours of hiking, which it would have been fun, it would have been beautiful. I would have been froze, but that's all right. Not real freeze, but you know what I mean. But I'm so glad I turned around because now it's like 6:15 and I got the rest of the day ahead of me. And the vlog's gonna be better because of that. The next vlog is gonna be better because of that. So, mental victory, hooray. And before I go to work in Idaho Springs at a coffee shop, yes, I'm gonna attempt, even though it's still a little dark, to fly. Whole trip worth it just for that one flight. Oh man, so epic. So those are called aspen trees. For those of you that don't live in Colorado, you may have never seen an aspen tree. It's the yellow trees that you saw in the video just then. What is the largest living organism in the world? The aspen tree. Not just one tree, but all those trees you saw there in that one cluster are connected in one root system, which makes it the largest organism in the world as far as back to reality, back to Denver, back to driving. But not before first cashing in on this free coffee from Winchell's. Remember when coffee was not hipster? And the camera's falling. I got it though. Remember when coffee was not hipster, not so cool? Winchell's, man, that was the place to be in the early 90s. I remember going here as a kid. All right, let's go get the free coffee. We're driving all out. How they are still in business is beyond me, but I appreciate the free coffee nonetheless. I apologize, I have not done a good old 3-0 for you guys in a long time. So, along the way, we're gonna try and shoot 30 shots rapidly for you. Just got a vehicle inspection for Uber. Once a year, you gotta get your vehicle inspected in order to drive with them. I did it last year, which means I've been driving for Uber for a year, which is kind of crazy. Promise you, in 1 year, I will not be driving for Uber. No way in hell. I will not be driving for Uber. God willing, I'll be making videos for you guys every day, along with my other full-time job. That is the goal. All right, onward. Thanks for tuning in, and yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. Remember to seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.